I hate how much black people sound like the Medea movie.
Me too. Especially when you go to like Walmart or something like that.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like we tried too hard to do it.
No, I call it don't brother man me.
Yeah.
Like when you're in a restaurant, right? And your server is a black person. Oh, what's up, fam? Like, no, man. No. Don't do that to me, man.
Treat me like a $200 plate.
Damn.
That's all I want. That's what I came here for.
Don't come and homeboy me, man, when you at work.
That takes away from my experience.
Exactly.
That turns this $200 plate into a $75 plate.
Like, bro, I could have went to Super Sub for this.
Bruh.
Man, greet me as sir. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, sir. Welcome back.
Hey, I am back. Hi. How you doing, man? It feels good to be back.
Hey, man. I'm crew.
Yeah, you are.
I went out and got it.
Yeah.
I had to go and get it.
You got a little jack on your shirt?
Little jack.
There you go.
Little cactus.
Yeah. Did you eat the burger?
Nah. I don't like quarter pounders. I feel like the meat is different. It's a different kind of animal.
Wait. That's interesting. What animal is the quarter pound patty made from?
It tastes more like horse.
Horse patty.
I feel like it's a bloody horse patty.
Wait. So are you implicating Travis Scott in a horse smuggling ring to manufacture McDonald's quarter pound patties?
Hey, he is from Texas. That's all I'm going to say.
Straight up.
If his horses anywhere, they going to be in Texas.
Oh, my God. What did we just do?
By accident. I already try to go there, man. Shouts out to Travis Scott.
Oh, you going to shout him out now after implicating him in one of the worst crimes since Michael Vick.
Horse fighting.
The Michael Vick meal at McDonald's.
Hell no.
Oh, man. Yeah, it feels good to be back, man. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be with you again, Pauls.
Yeah, man. I was in this by myself for 14 days straight.
Yeah, man.
Just sitting here
waiting.
Twiddling my thumbs. 14 days, man.
No worries. Yeah, I'm tripping out on what you said, man. That really does hurt me when it happens. Like when you get brother manned in certain places.
Yeah.
Because it's like, damn, man, all right. They already look at me and think that this is what I do and this is how I sound and this is how I behave, right? Mm-hmm. I don't need you coming to me and assuming that I'm like you or that this is what I do. Because that might not even be you.
Yeah. And you only doing it because you think it's me.
You think it's me.
But because I know how to do it, now we're stuck in this vicious cycle
of brother man in each other, right? It's like Key and Peele.
So 2 things I want to say on this. Yeah. 2 things I want to say is if you've ever been to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, man, it sounds like the sunken place. Because everybody's like, hi there, sir. How may I attend to you? Like I'm talking about like at McDonald's, at the Subway, at the mall.
That's a little weird. You don't have to go that far, but
like everybody's like super white and proper, right? Yeah. And I say white and proper, and I'm talking about Milwaukee, Wisconsin. But on the other side of that coin, I love how you ever heard a rapper talk about a coin? How many sides this motherfucker got?
Yeah, Eminem
other side of that
talked
coin,
about a coin. It was like 10 coins.
Yeah, that motherfucker
he had
was
enough
like
for a toll road.
A dodecahedron.
Hey, what's up, bro? You here for the dodecahedron? My nickel.
But like now you got the young people. And
the young people.
I feel like they talk more like Virgil.
Yeah, when I heard Virgil on House, I didn't know. I'm like, who is this white dude talking? Then it said, signed Virgil Abloh. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Negro, where you get that accent from?
Like, I went to the MCA and I seen the Virgil Abloh exhibit.
Right, I
remember.
remember.
They had like a video playing in the room in the back of everything.
Yeah.
And it was him talking, him having a conversation with somebody. And I walked in there like, what's this, man? This is Black Power in here, man. What the fuck going on over here? I look at the screen like, Oh no!
Yep, they got him. Got him.
They got my. I was like, wow, Verge.
Verge.
Yeah, man. But it's like it's cool that like I feel like Chance had a lot to do with that too. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of his first mixtape, he like had a conversation with his father, you know, and he put on that I'm talking to my dad voice, you know, and it was like very respectful, very well spoken, you know.
You know, I think about that. I remember my mom, she used to always talk about how proper I used to speak when I was a little boy, right? Mm-hmm. At some point, I started emulating. So I started speaking a certain way, right? Now that I'm older, I reverted back to the way that I was when I was a little kid. Like when you speak to me, it can get weird. Like it sounds like I'm reading out of a book sometimes.
Yeah, the words thesaurus. Yeah, you always been Mr. Thesaurus.
Yeah, and I think about that, and I think, where does that come from, right? All right. So on the one hand, you have a desire to communicate, and then you have a desire to be listened to.
Yeah.
So
that's communication?
Huh? No.
Communication is talking and
it's both of them. It's both of them.
That's what communication is.
Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is, does the homeboy talk translate into I want you to listen to me, and does the proper speech play into I want to communicate with you?
All right, so
because I mean, it wasn't until I had something to communicate and I wanted to be perfectly understood
that you started speaking more
properly.
Yeah. I feel that. I feel like when you want somebody to listen to you, you're gonna try to say it in a way to keep their attention so they can get the whole message.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to get this $1 million contract signed, you have to speak in business language.
Exactly.
And you're not going to even be in a room with the $1 million contract if you're just trying to get somebody to listen to you.
And it's funny when you take that rationale and you put that on to this generation, right? You said something about them taking on that Virgil Abloh voice, right? Is this the generation that will be able to communicate properly? Because I remember our generation.
Yeah.
We just wanted to be heard.
But we were also like the last asleep generation.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, man.
Like they were still convincing us that it was cool to drink 211.
Yeah.
You know, and smoke Reggie.
See, I'm glad I haven't seen that from none of these kids. Like
these kids barely
cigarettes and malt liquor. Like you don't really see that shit. They might do it as like if somebody having a Halloween party or a 80s or 90s party, they'll bust out a 40 or something. But
you know, and it's weird. Every 2-3 years, I drink a 40 ounce of OE.
I know, right? You just end up with one.
Yeah, like every 2 or 3 years, I'm just like, what I want.
Like somebody just be across the street, hey nigga, and throw you a 40 ounce like a football. Oh.
Didn't we have a 40 ounce like last year?
Yes, we did.
Like when we first started here, we went across the street and got some 40s and Mickey's or something.
With Black Mike Stidham.
Yeah. Black Mike Stidham.
Yeah.
Is there another race Mike Stidham?
Yes, there is. That's why his name is Black Mike Stidham.
Do we know the other Mike Stidham?
Nobody knows the other Mike Stidham. Except for Black Mike Stidham. Shouts out to Mike Stidham and Blurred Dye Radio. That's BLURDRADI.
And Blurred TV.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they got a whole new TV channel now on YouTube.
It's a beautiful thing.
On the tube.
It's a beautiful thing. But yeah, I'm glad that that the kids are expressing themselves. Cause I was talking to a young man the other day, and we was having a conversation, and it's like soon as I would finish my statement, he'd be already talking. So I stopped him.
Like not really listening.
Yeah, I stopped him. Like, why you do that? Like, this ain't a talking contest. Like, I want to know what you think.
Talking contest. I like that. I've never heard that term before, but that's what it be.
Yeah, like, man.
A real talking contest.
Like, you can stop and think and then talk. Like, you don't have to say something just to fill the space. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, is it that you don't know how you feel?
Or is it being uncomfortable in the silence? Like, having somebody watch you think.
That makes sense.
You know, like, because not constructive, what am I thinking? Critical thinking. You know, like, if you ask me a question, I'm gonna sit there for like a couple seconds, like, ooh. I'm gonna think about it critically and then give you a response.
Because it's better to be quiet
and think about it.
Yeah, than to just say whatever.
Spew something out there and just, oh yeah, you know, I know somebody that went through the same thing. Instead of being like,
moving all funny with your hands and stuff.
Yeah, just trying to keep the attention. Trying to keep people's attention.
Whoa.
Like, yeah, and you're not really saying anything. You ever had a conversation that you walk away from like, man, I'm gonna go home and do some push-ups and read a book and eat some salmon.
Hell yeah.
You know? And then you ever had a conversation where you walk away with a smile on your face and you feel like you've been laughing for the last 45 minutes, but you took nothing away.
Taking nothing away. Yeah, it's like
blabbing.
You know, you hang with the guys, you can get one. You get either one of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if we chilling watching the game, you gonna leave with that. Man, I had a good ass time.
Yeah, but you ain't take nothing from it.
You ain't take nothing
but
from
the final score of the game.
But when one of the guys accomplishes something and y'all talking about it, you going home like, man, how can I do that?
Yeah.
Like, man, I want to get on that level.
Yeah.
So I told the young man, is it that you don't know how to express how you feel, or you're not thinking about how you feel? He immediately responded, oh, I know how I feel. I feel like I don't know how I feel.
Man, that ain't that beautiful, man.
Yes, it is.
When you can get somebody to break through their own shell, it's like I was talking to somebody about my relationship last night.
Yeah.
And I came up with a solution to my problem just by talking through it. It's like I realized what my role in the situation was by talking through it, you know, instead of just like, because when you're in your thoughts, if you've trained yourself to really be in your thoughts and focus on like that, then you can critically think inside of your own thoughts. But sometimes you got to hear yourself. Sometimes you really got to hear what's going on inside of your head, outside of your head.
That's the basis of dealing with trauma. You know, that's why therapy is such a vital tool for people. Because I was thinking about this the other day, right? Like you said, you was talking to somebody about your relationship. I don't know who you were talking to, but I know anytime I have a situation where I want to talk about any relationship that I have, it's hard to find somebody that I can talk to that's going to be totally impartial to everything that I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right?
See, now this is, so the person that I was talking to, right? He grew up in the projects. He's like 60. You know what I'm saying? So he's been out west, you know, and he comes by my job.
Yeah.
But then he also comes by my house, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, like, I know him from out west, but then I also know him from the job. And at work, sometimes we sit there for an hour. You know, he be, you know, doing this thing, and I'm at work. So we just, like, sit there for an hour and talk if nobody's around, you know? And, like, what attracted me to the conversation was his vernacular, you know? Like, being 60, being from Chicago, he might say something like, oh, man, Joe, she was Bodine, Joe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like that, it was like, oh, man, I want to talk to this guy because he talks the way I talk, my lounge talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, when I'm lounging around and I don't have to, like, be professional or be a father or be a husband or be this or be that. Those are the words I use. That's the vernacular I use, you know?
I get that. I get it.
You know, and I was, you know, we talk a lot because he ain't got nothing to do, and I'm stuck at work.
The most important part is he don't know you.
Yeah, and I don't know him. Like, when we leave each other, it's like he could go behind my back and talk all the shit in the world, but I don't know anybody he's talking shit to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's good to be able to unload what's up here, man. Cause I know me, I spend a lot of time in my head just because I don't have anybody that's going to be able to talk to me without having bias.
Knowing you or knowing the other side, because there's always two sides, and you got to choose a side.
Exactly.
If you're in it, it's either you're either you're right or you're wrong, but I'm on your side.
Even the bros, it's like, man, you could know and feel like you coming from a genuine place, but the fact still remains you have a vested interest in me being whole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I go and talk to this, therapist or whatever. I can say whatever I want.
Yeah.
Like things that you would be disgusted by as my friend. But not them.
But you have to get it out.
You gotta get it out.
So you can flow.
Exactly. So you can break it down, rationalize it, throw away what needs to be thrown away, and move on with what you need to move on.
Keep the lesson.
Keep the lesson. Exactly.
You can't forget to keep the lesson though. So
I mean, since we on the topic of talking to therapists and getting it out.
Yeah, you want to go there?
We might as well.
All right. So I just found out that Herb has a mental health awareness, well, not campaign, but like a foundation.
Mm-hmm.
And who else? You got Chance the Rapper.
Yep.
And matter of fact, okay, that makes sense now.
Mm-hmm.
G Herbo and RSVP got a shirt coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just RSVP on the front, on the back it say, "Don't stand too close to me, I got PTSD."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? R.I.P.
Juice WRLD.
to Juice WRLD. You know what I'm saying? And that's a G Herbo song. So that's why G Herbo and RSVP is doing it.
Yeah.
And all the money from that shirt goes to his campaign.
To the foundation.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great.
So like Chicago is like the Chicago drill scene, the rap scene here is at the forefront of the mental health illness awareness in the hip hop game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like when you think of mental health in the hip hop game, you think of number one,
Mm-hmm.
Kanye West.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And two, you think of the drill scene and all these kids who are, you know what I'm saying, out here actually killing each other to entertain the world.
Yeah.
You know? And on the other flip side of that coin,
Okay, coin talk.
you got Logic, and everybody's like, "Shut up, bitch."
Yeah. Yeah.
But let me flip that coin back over.
Flip it.
Back to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And how there's actual
That timestamp.
how there's actual like mental health issues going on because 10-year-old girls are getting shot. It's 18 minutes.
18 minutes? Oh, yeah.
But like there's actual 10-year-old girls getting shot in the streets of Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
People are really stabbing and shooting each other all the time here, and we really need like to be able to communicate with each other better, and we need the mental health resources here in Chicago.
Yes, we do.
So like it's great to see that Chicago rappers are like stepping up in the mental health game. But my question, all of that was leading up to this.
Yep.
Can Drake leave Kanye West alone and still be successful?
Well,
Because I think that Kanye West has very publicly gone through a lot of mental health issues, and Drake is just like I feel like he's looking for that back to back. He's looking for that track that's gonna like push the button like he did Meek. Like I don't think he can Meek Mill Kanye West.
that's impossible. What? Before I jump in on this thing, you speak of Chicago and mental health. You know, as of recent history, who I think of, and this was a saga for like a few weeks, like every day, Young Chop.
Young Chop?
Oh, man, you wasn't looking at Chop live?
Mm-mm.
Oh, man. So I don't know if he's still in jail or not.
Oh, when he was going,
He was
he
going,
was just going in on there.
he was going bananas because he for unlawful. I think it was UUW. Like he shot off his porch at a car on live. Yeah, yeah. So I don't. But yeah, that I think about him too. I just wanted to say that. Now, can Drake leave Kanye alone and still be successful?
Yeah, I guess it's really all them GBE, right? Like it's the
Glory Boys.
Like, cause like Chief Keef, when Chief Keef came out, man, you know, like rappers say, I don't do no talking, but you a rapper. You be rapping all the time.
Yeah.
All right. But when Chief Keef came out, he really didn't do no talking.
Yeah.
Like he'd get in an interview. Like,
yeah, that Breakfast Club interview.
He would show up to the interview and he'd be like, yeah. Nah. Like those are obvious signs of PTSD. Like actual PTSD from the streets of Chicago.
Yeah, man.
You know, like it's really out here. If I don't know, did you watch Rhythm and Flow?
The game show?
You had a rap show?
No.
It was like Chance and T.I.
Yeah, I ain't watched
Cardi
B. Nah.
So the two rappers that made it from Chicago, they was like the music they made was great, but in person, you got these big New York, bam, I'm gonna do this, and then you got
Designer.
The girls, then you got the girls from
Atlanta,
and they like, yeah, I'm a rapper girl, woo woo woo, and then you got the Chicago people, and they just like, who's that over there? What they doing over there?
Well, yeah, I know.
what I'm
For me
saying?
personally,
And it's like it's a like that's what it is. You know, it's like it's scary to
'cause I know you got it. You know I got it. Everybody we know got it, right? If I think it's like not a if but a when type. That's what makes me so afraid for my kids, cause I'm like, man, it's not a if, it's a when.
when you gonna catch it.
Right? When is that gonna happen to you to fuck you up?
Yeah, because my son is 6 years old and he knows gunshots. He's like, Dad, like it used to be, Dad, what is that? Are those firecrackers? Now it's, Dad, are those gunshots?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, son, those are gunshots. Yeah. But I don't know, like when do you think it happened to you? Because I remember when the police smacked that guy, we was handcuffed together. That was like,
oh yeah,
damn. Like I'm out here, like they could have just, instead of smacking him and my hand going up, they could have just shot him and my hand went down. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think it happened to me when I was outside. When I was outside, things happened that made me realize, like, okay, you was this close.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because I was in Orlando while I was outside. I went on a trip with my family to Orlando. And I had this was when I was a full-blown addict, man. Full-blown drinking, full-blown smoking, just gone. So it was a beautiful place we were staying at. And I'm sitting on the balcony, you know, drinking and smoking like I do. And I fall asleep. I pop up out my sleep like, huh, because I'm thinking I was outside and I had fell asleep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I popped up like, ha, like checking my pockets and all of that, like, because you don't go to sleep outside.
Yeah.
So that's when it happened to me. That was around.
That breeze and it was like.
Yeah, that was around 2000 and. I don't know.
That's crazy because you got Jay-Z.
Yeah.
And he's going somewhere real nice where it ain't no mosquitoes.
It's like 2008.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And then you got Kanye. You would just want to go somewhere nice where it's quite okay for a gangster to wear sandals. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all you want to do is be able to fall asleep on the beach.
Yeah.
With the nice calming sounds of the ocean right there. But, man, you can't do that everywhere.
Yeah.
You cannot do that on Pulaski.
No. No.
Yeah, man.
But as far as Drake goes, I think that Kanye I said this off camera. I think Kanye is I think the game ain't scared of him no more.
Yeah. But now this is what I'm saying. Like, what I see is that if Kanye West were to fall off right now.
Could Drake take credit?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, right? So why keep punching him? Like, why keep going at him?
Because he petty. This is the place of petty. It's like 50.
Yeah. But I feel like once 50 did what he had to do to Ja Rule, he left him alone.
And it's true, he do leave him alone until Ja Rule try to pop his head back up. And then it's like, nope. Nope. 50 ain't never got to put out another record in his life. Anytime Ja Rule pop up, 50 gonna have something to say.
Yeah, and that's gonna be enough.
It's just pettiness, man. Hold on, let's see. When's Drake's birthday? That
Drake
might have
is
something to do with it.
He's October's very own.
So
I know that much.
What sign is that?
No, he ain't no Libra,
Is
right?
that Cancer?
He's no.
I don't know.
I don't know a lot about the zodiacs, man. Like Mars retrograde and Venus.
See, all that stuff is lost on me. I have no.
I don't
idea.
know. I know I'm an Aquarius.
So it's Libra.
Libra, but
Libra's October 22nd.
So he is a Libra.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought that would have some insight.
My son's a Libra.
Cause I mean, you got to think,
My
man.
wife's a Libra.
You got powerful men, man. Some pettiness is gonna come in there.
Man.
You know, and then you got to think about the original sin.
Yeah. The original sin was Kanye West. So what was it? Kanye West directed the video, and then what happened? Drake was supposed to get on a Kanye song,
like the poopity whoop.
No, that wasn't the original.
No, you talk about Best I Ever Had.
Yeah,
that video was like sabotage because it wasn't nothing but like ass and titties bouncing for 3 minutes and nothing else.
So that's what it was. He sabotaged it because I know the Scoop Poop was he brought him over
and it's
to
like, this
pop
is for
style.
you, man. Yeah.
To pop style.
Yeah.
I didn't understand what pop style was. I'm like,
it was a song.
What the fuck is pop style? Like
Yeah.
you call me over to pop style? Like what does that mean, Drake? And then after the whole baby thing came out, it was like, yeah, I went over there for 30 hours and recorded shit for you. But like, how much of a ghostwriter can you be if you're known for having ghostwriters? Like, I wonder if Diddy's ever written a track for somebody. Like, say this.
Hell yeah. Dr. Dre, all them dudes, like, hey, say it like that.
Well, that's what producers do. But like,
you talking about writing verses
and be like, yeah,
bro, I can't see P Diddy with no pen and pad writing no verses out, man.
You know, but like, I feel like Drake writes for himself.
Don't worry if he write rhymes. He write checks.
yeah, right. But I feel like Drake writes for himself.
Yeah.
But he also has people write for him. So how does he have enough time to write for other people? But I guess it's just. What he say? What Kendrick say? Most of y'all sharing bars like you got the bottom bunk in the two-man cell.
A two-man cell?
So people are just really like, ooh, hey, dog, I think this will sound good coming out of your mouth. Yeah.
Hey, that's all well and good.
That's horrible, man.
But niggas fell off once Cannabis did, if you ask me. As Cannabis was the finest tune rapping machine rappers they've seen since way back when it was only rapping in Queens.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And he's another Canadian.
Yeah, he's a Canadian.
Hey, man, what about Daystar, man? Daystar Peterson, man.
That album is all right.
Yeah?
Yeah, you ain't listen to it?
I
listen to everything Tory puts out.
And
I'm a big Tory Lanez fan.
so you know about the charges. They are pressing charges.
Yeah.
You know, now is it because he's black? Is it because he's Canadian? Or is it because he shot a famous person?
I think it's
all we're gonna say is because he shot a black woman.
I get so tired of that specific narrative. Like, not that narrative, but how that narrative is used.
Yeah. Because it's not now. All right, so I shouldn't say a black woman. I meant to say a woman, but I also meant to say, is it because he's black and he's Canadian and he shot an American woman in America?
I never thought about that part.
Because you are getting deported.
He is not a U.S. citizen.
If you get,
Well, no, he got dual citizenship because he like grew up in New York or something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
I never knew how that dual citizenship worked. Like if you like, because if we go to Nigeria right now and we get popped by SARS, are we going to jail in Nigeria or are they just extraditing us straight back to America? Like, get out of here, go home.
I don't know.
Now I know we just topic jumping right now.
Yeah.
But have you heard about what's going on in Nigeria with SARS?
No.
The special police force.
Oh, putting people in the
dirt.
Yeah.
Like, they literally just like extorting people, kidnapping people, killing people. And these are like the police that are in charge of like car thieves.
I mean, that goes back to the conversation that we had about perspective as far as policing goes.
Yeah.
Like, man, Americans have a very a very narrow view of the global perspective.
Yeah, see, you know what I think it is about America? Is that you don't have to leave America to see the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, now let me clarify that. You don't have to leave America to see the earth. Somewhere in America, there is 2 feet of snow right now.
Yep.
Somewhere in America, there's a coconut tree on a beach right now. Somewhere in America, there's sand.
Miley
somewhere
Cyrus
in
is
America,
still twerking.
yeah. Somewhere in America, there's a mountain. Somewhere in America, there's a lake, a river. Like every single piece of earth that you can have is here. You want to go to the tundra, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You go up there. You want to go to the desert, you go over there. You want to go to the mountains, you go over there. You want to go somewhere tropical, you go there.
Yeah, you want to go to a concrete jungle, you go over here.
Yeah, like everything that you need is in America. But the falsehood about it is everywhere you go in America, there's toilets. You know what I'm saying? There's not toilets everywhere in the world. You know what I heard, man? I heard if you make over $34,000 American, you're in the top 1% of the world.
Absolutely.
The world, Craig.
Yeah, man.
And then I ain't even gonna go there.
What was we talking about? You just took it somewhere.
Yeah, so he was talking about Drake and Kanye, and then I went from there to Daystar.
Oh yeah, we was talking about twerk.
Canadian.
Yeah, so I don't know why they charged him, but you know,
he shot the gun.
I mean, no. You said why did they bring the charges? Not why the charge is what it is.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know why they charged him, but I would like to believe that
he's guilty if they charge.
No, I would like to hell no. I would like to believe that because it's such a public spectacle, that leads to why they actually brought charges against him. Because they could know he innocent, they could know he guilty. That ain't got nothing to do with them charging him. But if it's a public enough spectacle, the charges will be brought more swiftly.
Yeah, all right, I feel that.
But my opinion on the whole thing is it's very hypocritical, the stance that everybody is taking. Like, you preach in this world of equality and fair treatment, but, you got to wait and see what really happened. Like, nobody knows what actually happened.
Yeah, and then, now, did you see Meg Thee Stallion on SNL?
No, all right, I heard she was on there, but what?
She was like, man, she was talking about the AG of, was Kentucky? Where's Breonna Taylor from? Kentucky, right?
Yeah, something like that.
And
one of those southern Midwest states.
Yeah, and she was talking about him, and she had Malcolm X playing in the background, and Martin Luther King, and black women.
This is what frustrates me.
And like it was cool. I love the message.
That's weird, man.
It was just the only critique I have, if I'm allowed to have a critique.
No, you are not.
Is that she went from this powerful ass message
to.
and I was like,
See, and this is the chameleon. This is the old possum. That is the old possum.
Yeah, man. Tell me about this old possum, man.
So I was thinking, right? I ran into this dude. He was like in his early to mid 50s, right? And he just had, the hustler thing wrote all over him. Like, you know how it is. You'll run into a old hustler type dude, and he'll try to play the role of, man, I'm trying to help you out, and woo. Yeah. Man, go and take this. He'll be like, man, go and give me $5 for it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just goes into people will present themselves in very specific ways for reasons that are out of your comprehension.
Yeah,
and they do it all day, every day.
See, and that's my favorite game to play, is figure you out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, and I work in the perfect place for that.
Yep.
Like, you come in to this store, it's like, who are you? Oh, you're drunk. All right. You're a driver. You've been doing Lyft for the last 10 hours.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is that cocaine? Yeah,
Man,
Yeah.
I want to say once a month, once every 2 months, and it'd be the most random people.
Yep.
Like a young black guy, just Hitler mustache,
little something right there. Yeah.
Say an old church lady, just like wow.
Yeah, a fun story. I was talking to one of the older homies, and he was telling me about a girl that he was sleeping with at the time, and he was like, at the time, like, man, this girl, she was just coming through. She'd come through and drop it off whenever I asked for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Come to find out, this girl, is putting on airs like, man, she's really into this thing, and, like, not like a relationship, but like, man, I'm down for the fun.
Mm-hmm.
Turn out, the only reason why this girl is over here is because she ain't got no bed. Where she at, she sleep on the floor. So whenever I call, it's an opportunity for her to sleep in the bed.
Get a good night's rest.
Possum.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's a crazy story.
People will play a role for all kinds of motives that you have no comprehension of.
But isn't that like, so when I was young, I used to sit in my bed, right? I used to like go outside, smoke up all the weed, and go inside and sit on my bed. My grandma didn't allow no televisions, nothing.
Yep.
So I would sit there and I would think. And I would try to wrap my head around the globe. Mm-hmm. And it's impossible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't
like,
do that.
no matter how high you are on marijuana,
you're not going to get there.
You're not going to be able to wrap your head around the whole world. Like I would sit there and I'd be like, man, I'm sitting on this bed right now. But my grandma's downstairs in the kitchen. Fuck, it's a bus driver driving a bus. And all them people on that bus. And they going here and here and here and here. And then somebody's already there and it's a kid. Ooh, like, and that's only like the neighborhood right around me.
Right.
Imagine stuff that I've never seen.
You trying to play out the whole thing.
Yeah. Like everything happens because somebody's making it happen. Mm-hmm. Like I was gonna say everything happens for a reason, but no. Everything happens because somebody's making it happen. Somebody's doing it.
Somebody's making something happen.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if I need to come up with the money for the podcast studio rent, and I can do it this way and I can do it that way, but another way pops up, I'm going to be quick on my feet and I'm going to be like, oh, you need what for what? Yeah, I got that here. And I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
Instead of having to go work 5 hours over here or 10 hours over here, I can just quick flip. Oh, I got it. Cool.
See, now what you're talking about, that's natural.
Now, the old possum is a very natural part of nature.
And that's fine. But once you get this human mind trying to assimilate to the actions and modes of the old possum, it becomes perverted. Right? It's a retardation of natural life. Because you got people that'll play that role, like you said, all right? It's an easier way to do certain things, right? Mm-hmm. Certain things need to be done the way they need to be done. But you going to play old possum not to get it done easier, but to have a reason why you shouldn't get it done and somebody else should do it for you.
Yeah. All right. That's where you fall out of line with communism. It's because you don't want to have to put in 110% so somebody else could put in 90%. Yeah, because I feel you. Because like I said, you can do the quick flip now, which is just, all right, yeah, I'll come suck your dick, but I'm sleeping on that bed all night.
Yeah.
Or you can work 5 hours and get yourself air mattress, or you can work 10 hours and get yourself
a twin mattress or something. Yeah. You know something of your own to sleep on.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the levels and how hard you're willing to go. You know?
So this whole opossum situation, in this Tory conversation, in this Drake conversation, in this Ye conversation, it all leads back to one thing, right? Everybody has their preconceived notions about all of these individuals, right? Now, not to say that they're wrong in these assumptions, because of the simple fact that you take a perversion of something that's natural, like the nature of the old possum, right? You add in billions of dollars in corporate greed and pride and self-motivation and so-called artistry and sex, drugs, and rock and roll, you don't know what to believe.
Yeah, there's a lot out there, and it's all coming at you fast.
Fast as fuck.
You know what pissed me off while I was in the shower today, man? The fact that they deleted black people's history only 100 years before the internet came out. And it's everywhere. Now you can get anybody's information from anywhere. Yeah. But you can't find shit on black people.
Yeah.
Like, you don't, like, it's nowadays I'm starting to see, like, a picture of a dude with waves next to a picture of a hieroglyphic, and it seems like they got the same waves in their hair. Yeah. Or a picture of a dude in Africa with a certain kind of braids that look exactly like the headdress they was wearing in ancient Egypt. You know what I'm saying? And, like, there's like, the information that, I don't know, it just really pissed me off earlier today that, like, I can look up anything that I know about, but there's so much stuff that I don't know about.
Wow.
Yo.
Damn. That just made me have a whole thought, right? So that little soliloquy make me think about the way people think about DJT, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
I wasn't trying to go there, but yeah. Go ahead.
Look, let me see. This is gonna be fun. You're gonna like it, right?
All right.
So people say that Donald Trump is a white supremacist, right? Because he won't denounce white supremacy, right? I say that DJT will not denounce white supremacy because white supremacists will put him back in office, right? So in essence, playing old Possum to this group of people.
Yeah.
So you look at President Obama, right? Black people was his white supremacists. So you take that and say there's a group of people that believe in something that I'm saying. I don't necessarily give a fuck about them, but I'm not going to tell them that.
Yeah, until...
Right. So you can believe in me all you want. Get me elected. I'm not doing shit for y'all.
Yeah.
And in that essence, I'm like, okay, this is old Possum at the political level, and it's great.
Yeah.
Like, this is the game being played, man. If you can do this shit, you can be unstoppable.
Oh, man, because a lot of people give me a lot of stats, you know? Like, they people walk into my job and they look at me and they automatically assume that I give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you just smell like you hate Trump.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to give you all these stats and all these statistics, you know?
It's weird being around new white people. Because it's like they don't know how to think and move around you.
Yeah. You know? And, like, even you, though, you give me statistics and it's like, yo, low-key, this guy has done shit for people. Yeah. He's done shit for the American people.
It's true.
You know? And it's, I mean, it's not, I don't know. He's a bad word. You know? I can't even think of a bad word. You know?
I know the word. He's a president.
Yeah.
That's what I would call him.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, because it ain't.
But he's not. Like, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about what it means to be regal and royal and presidential. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like Jackie O. You know? Now, I know you're looking at me crazy because I didn't say Michelle first.
No, I'm not.
But this
bruh.
is...
Come on, man. Let's cut the shit, all right?
Yeah, you weren't really looking at me crazy.
Let's cut the shit. All right?
But you got the regal presidential, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what makes me so satisfied with the idea of DJT, right?
Of a regular old... I feel like if I had to compare him on a level of presidential, you know, excellence, he would probably be somewhere around Boomhauer. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I'm here. Like, fuck it.
Hey, I'm here.
You want to do it? We could do it. If you don't want to do it, I ain't gonna do it.
Hey, I got some ideas, but you know,
fuck it. You want to drink a little Clorox?
Which one? You want that one?
All right, cool. You know, but like he's not really like. I feel like people like his body language more than what he's actually saying.
Yeah, I think that it's. I believe that it's only the fact that the wool has been pulled over the eyes of people for so long that this man is the ultimate in polarizing figures, because you never seen nothing like this
At this level, in this space.
But all of them are like this, just not on TV.
Yeah. He on TV talking like it's just you and me.
Yeah, what's that timestamp?
45.
We need somebody to write these.
Man.
Yeah, man.
But on the other side of that coin, you look at
coin still flipping. Shit.
Like, you go to UAE and the motherfucker invite you over there, and the princes come out and they're like, "Peace be unto you."
That shit fake as hell, boy.
How do you know? You ever been there?
I'm a human.
You know what I'm saying?
I live this, man.
Like, no.
Everybody scratches their ass and smells their fingers when they're by themselves. Everybody. So don't give me that. I know what it is.
But not on TV though. You know what I'm saying? On TV is peace unto you, my brother. Like, how can I assist you in making your travels better?
So would you is that what you would prefer?
Just regal. I like my presidents regal. You know what I'm saying? Like Obama was regal. You know what I'm saying?
I think the way you use the word regal goes back to what we was talking about at the very beginning of this episode. When you try to regal me, it's like a black dude trying to brother man me. Like, man, don't do me, man. I know what you be doing. Like, man, that ain't you, bruh.
You know, that's what I want though. When I think of a
I'll
president,
be the most illustrious president you've ever seen.
yes.
Like, come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna run for president.
Well, I guess for everybody else to see that is a good thing.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna run for president, but I would like my president to be more regal than me.
I mean, I don't want my president to eat Big Macs and drink Coke all day long, but it is refreshing to see somebody that's gonna be themselves, and we know the same person we see in here is the same person that's there when the cameras go off.
I don't know, because the way he said Proud Boys was like, oh, so you do know about, like, specific group names.
I don't think he knows who they are.
So
I don't.
You think Proud Boys was just a coincidence, a coincidental combination of two random words?
No, I believe that he's heard the phrase Proud Boys, but I don't think he has specific knowledge
as
of
far
the
as,
group
like,
of Proud
who
Boys.
they are, like who the leader is.
Right, because it's like, all right, you know what the KKK is. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
But you say Proud Boys, maybe you do, maybe you don't.
I didn't know what the fuck the Proud Boys was. Yo, shouts out to gay dudes, man. They whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
They took the hashtag back. They took their hashtag back.
RBG?
Proud Boys.
Oh.
They whatchamacallit. They like, now it's just, if you hashtag Proud Boys, you're going to see a bunch of gay dudes with their partners. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, yeah, man.
All right.
Use that power.
Take it back.
On the real.
Hell yeah. What else we got, man? Is that it?
Man, I'm gonna leave in a few and go watch the NBA finals.
Yeah, man, I gotta go and pick up a paper shredder and some Blu-ray movies, and I'm watching the game.
Shouts out to Jimothy Buckets.
Jimothy Buckshot. Jimothy Buckshooter.
Jimothy.
What you think, man?
Man, I think, like all Americans, in 2020, LA has to win for Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still Kobe year, you know, as far as basketball goes.
I have a theory.
But I like the way Jimmy is playing. I like the little 19-year-old boy. What's his name?
Tyler Hero?
Hero, yeah.
Yeah, he's a good rookie. With the little lip.
Yeah.
That's got to be the cover art, the lip. So, I have a theory.
Mm-hmm.
If the Los Angeles Lakers loses the 2020 NBA Finals, Bron is coming in next year with the baldy.
He gonna stay. He gonna stay for another 3-4
with the baldy.
He just gonna fuck it. He already number 23. Might as well.
You go. I'm telling you,
just go ahead and shave it.
It's a whole new level of dedication.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Damn.
Imagine the endorsements he'll lose.
Can you imagine LeBron James playing against his son?
Yeah.
Like that'd be at the ultimate level.
He gonna dunk on him.
Like I watched Snoop Dogg play with his son the other day.
I mean, that's if his son make it to the NBA.
Yeah, he is.
You know, he's on camera smoking weed and
eating tacos.
You know, you hang out with J.R. Smith if you want.
He was hating on his dad when Danny Green missed the shot. He was like yes, ooh,
as he should.
Ooh. Like you think Bronny is going for the Heat? You think Bronny got his little allowance on the Heat?
I think Bronny is
allowance. I mean, way more money than
right. I think Bronny is 16 years old and wants to be better than his old man in every way, shape, and form. So
that's a beautiful thing, though, man.
Yeah, you want to see your qualities as far as like
all your good qualities.
Yeah, come out in that competitive way.
Yeah.
Like, man, show me in my prime.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be happy.
And who else can do it but my seed?
Yeah.
Who else can do it better than my seed?
Yeah, man.
The one that I've been coaching. You know, yeah, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. Yeah, so all right. My final thought. I get the tweet of the week.
Okay.
Tweet is the tweet of the week.
All right.
Why does taking the high road always fall on the person who's been done wrong?
Well, because taking the high road is a sentiment of reaction, right?
Yeah.
So you can only take the high road if the action has been actioned upon you.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. All right. That's what I was thinking.
Right.
If you wrong me and then you take the high road and I'm not okay with it, then I'm just a little bitch.
Exactly. you affecting me effectively puts the ball in my court.
Yeah.
So it's going in however I want it to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if everybody around sees that, like, I've done you wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I've come around and I've repented over and over. 3 strikes, you know, like I didn't 1, 2, 3 repented 3 different times in 3 different magnificent ways, and everybody around me is like, bro, man, just drop that shit, man.
Yeah.
and you still like, nah.
No.
He did me wrong.
Yep.
Fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what you call leaving it wrong.
Yeah.
Yes. It's both the greatest and worst feeling in the world to leave it wrong.
Yeah.
But depending on what it is.
Like, yeah, because it's not at the same time the best.
I mean, because when you leave it wrong, you have to live a life with the eye in the back of your head, because that's wrong.
Yeah,
and you left it that way.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's a satisfying feeling too, because you're like, yeah, I left that shit.
I left that in the past.
Yeah.
I'm able to. Now,
you got to deal with that, not me.
Now, if you're walking away from a situation, that's not leaving it wrong. Like if you're
no.
completely walking away.
You walk away from it because you don't have any other choice.
You know what I'm saying?
Anything other than walking away from it would be worse than walking away from it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like if you just stay around and you leave it wrong.
Oh yeah.
And this is a motherfucker that you see all the time.
Yeah.
And you just leave it wrong.
Yeah.
Like y'all hustling on the same block or whatever. And
yeah, that's how niggas end up getting shot.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's wrong. But if you're able to walk away from the situation, then you're not leaving anything. You're leaving the whole situation behind.
Yeah.
You know? And at that point, you're not a little bitch. You walked away from that whole scene. You're not a part of that scene at all anymore. You know? But if you're like, if you're the guy that's standing right there, like, oh, you did me wrong. but I'm gonna leave it wrong. But I'm gonna stand 3 feet away from you.
Right.
And we gonna sell these packs together all day. All right, yeah.
You know what my pack at.
Yeah.
I don't care.
One of y'all getting stabbed, robbed, shot.
Yeah.
Those, like,
Something
you
bad
have
is
to
gonna
make
happen.
it right.
Yeah,
Like,
somebody's pack's coming up missing.
yeah, you can't just be a little bitch right here in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah.
So my final thought, it goes to a movie that I watched last night, right? Sometimes you have to let people be their own undoing. Every time is not going to be the time to come in and save a motherfucker, because you will end up burning at the stake for a reason that does not exist. Mm-hmm. You see what is perceived to be an action that sways into a certain level of right and wrong, right? Mm-hmm. You take it upon yourself to intervene, not knowing that your lack of knowledge will play into your detriment.
Yes.
While you're trying to do the right thing.
Yes.
And when it comes back, it's not going to bite the person you were trying to help. It's going to bite you.
Because you was the one doing all the barking.
Exactly.
And like I posted on Instagram, a drawing that I did, a little doodle I did.
Doodling ass.
You have no idea what you don't know.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, a lot of, I don't know, I've been in a situation of, what you call it, domestic violence at my job, and it's like, do I call the cops? Like, I don't call the cops off bat. Mm-hmm. I only call the cops once somebody comes in and is like, hey, can you please call the cops? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, it's usually female. It's always females. But I know maybe one day I'll see a guy getting his ass whooped by his woman and come in like, can you please call the cops? Mm-hmm. She's got the fucking knife in the car and she's really trying to stab me. You know what I'm saying? Like it can go both ways, but in my experience, it's only been males whooping on their females. You know what I'm saying? And like I only step in when asked to, because I've seen it. I've seen the guy snatch the girl's phone out of her hand, throw it on the floor.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Seen it plenty of times, but you know what else I seen?
Like almost put his hands on it. And I look at him like, hey, bro, you can't not in my fucking store. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll pull off on her and leave her there. You know what I'm saying? And like,
and guess where she going?
Right back in the car when he pull up 5 minutes later.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, all right, I didn't call the cops, and it was
pick your battles, people.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, definitely choose your battles wisely, man.
So check out The Lie. It is an Amazon original movie, but it is produced by Blumhouse. Blumhouse makes the best scary movies. They produced The Invisible Man. They produced the Creep series, which I love. They produced Get Out. They've produced the new Halloween that came out, the reboot that Danny McBride directed.
Danny McBride directs movies?
I think he either directed it or he
Danny
the EP.
McBride, that's Eastbound and Down?
Yeah, that's Kenny fucking Powers.
Yeah, he directs movies?
He either directed it or he the EP on it. One of the two. But yeah, check out The Lie on Amazon Originals if you enjoyed anything we just talked about as far as picking your battles. You're going to love it. I loved it. Perfect example. So thank you guys for tuning in. This has been episode 104.
Yeah, we did not intro the show at
all.
Let's outro the show.
Yeah.
Goodbye, y'all. From
Peace.
The Faculty Lounge Podcast.
See y'all later. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. That's youtube.com/faculty lounge. Listen on soundcloud.com/faculty-lounge. On Spotify, you can search Faculty Lounge, and our podcast should pop up in your search bar. At The Faculty Lounge, that's DA Faculty Lounge across all social media. You can find me at Chicago Fog.
I am at Anonymous, ENONOMOS.
Best barbecue sauce in the Midwest.
Oh, yes.
Check out WLC Clothing for all your pro-black apparel needs.
I was going to wear my WLC clothing brand T-shirt today, but I have my crew shirt.
Get on them fries, nigga. And check out our girl, Breezy Love. That's @_somebody_breezy across all social media. She come when she feel like it.
You know, she breezing.
Yeah, breeze in, breeze out, breezo. Yeah. But thank you guys for watching. We'll be back next week, man. Took a small hiatus, but
to be the greatest.
yeah, I'm back.
Took a small hiatus to be the greatest.
Yeah, man. So great conversations and great friends last a lifetime. And with that, it's
time to get back to the studio.
double salute. Thanks for watching and listening. Peace.